Body Space Health. Today, you and we are going to do some stretches for if you've got your back's a little bit tight. And to be honest, I have done something a little bit to my back just in the last few days. So I thought I'll just put on something that helps me when my back's feeling tight. And they're nice and easy, okay? So let's just come over and just get on your hands and knees. I'm going to go this way because I think you'll be able to see my back a little bit better. Hands and knees about shoulder width apart, hands just underneath your shoulders, okay? Try not to look to the side like I'm doing. But we're just going to start with a cat-cow. What we're going to do is we're going to roll through the spine. So it's a yoga move in a Pilates way, okay? So we're going to start with the lower spine, and what you're going to do is just trying to arch your spine going up, starting with the lower spine, trying to move the spine one at a time, calming up until you're doing that really cool cat stretch. And the head should be the last thing that comes down. Alright, so when you've done that, we're going to do it again, but we're going to start from the lower spine. So just articulating the spine one at a time. So we're going to arch the spine into the cow. So the last thing to come up is my head. So I'm trying to roll and really focus on one at a time, really nice and slowly until the head comes up, arching the spine there. Okay, so we're going to do that again, starting the lower spine again. So you're rolling through that spine, lifting them up one at a time towards the ceiling. Just trying to get movement into the spine. And the head comes down. So don't go too hard on it, just take it nice and easy. And then we're going to do that again. So starting from the lower spine, one at a time. One at a time. Doing it the Pilates way. And why not? Okay, lifting the head up, pulling the shoulders away from the ears as well. Stay there for a little bit if you like, and then just coming back. Don't worry too much about the breath. Just remember to breathe. Just going nice and slowly. We're just going to do the last one. Arching the spine. Really arching it up like a cat. Try to stretch a little bit more this time. And then lower back. Starting from the lower spine. Coming up through that. So this is one of the ones I do when my back's a bit tight. And it does help. Okay, it helps me. So I'm just going to come back into child's pose, sitting back here. Trying to turn your head to the side and just relaxing down. Relax your head down, because this is actually helping with your lower spine, just stretching through the lower spine here. If you find that's too hard, hands here, you can always just put the hands here, like a little bridge, and put your forehead on there. Just have a little rest. We're not going to be here for too long, because I know some people find this position a little bit difficult. And we're just trying to do nice, easy stretches today. Just easy ones that help. Just take a breath or two here. Just try to slow down a wee bit. And just one more. Breath in, deep breath, and then slowly out. Excellent. So, I'm going to push myself up. Now be kind to my back, because my back's not liking me too much at the moment. Alright, so, just going to come up here a little bit closer. I'm going to put one leg out to the side, so your right leg comes out to the side, the other leg is in, so tucking it in. Trying to stay up nice and tall. Okay, if you feel that's a bit uncomfortable for you, you might want to put a pillow underneath your bottom, because once you're lifting up your hips, it's easier to cross your legs. So I'm just going to flex that foot, and be really careful here if you've got a bit of tension in your back, and you're just going to lean towards that foot nice and easy and lean forward. So we're doing a hamstring stretch as we do this, but we're also stretching a little bit through the side of the back, through here as well. Flexing through that foot. I'm not pushing it too hard. I'm not going to grab hold of my foot here. I'm just going to take it pretty easy, because to be honest, I actually feel that when my back's a bit tight at the moment. And I'm just going to stay there and just try to stretch it out. And I'm just slowly going to come up. Okay, and I just point the toe, so staying here. Take a breath, point the toe, flex the foot. Got it? Okay, hands are here at the side, and we're just going to lean forward a wee bit. Right, so don't have to go too far forward. Like, I'm starting to feel that on my inner thigh. Think, oh, why are you doing inner thigh? But it's also stretching the lower back, right? So we're doing a few different stretches at the same time, just to give you some ideas of what to do. Just leaning forward. I've got my hands here. I just find that quite comfortable here. Feeling that little stretch in my back. And then I'm going to slowly come back up. Okay, while we're here, we can do a little twist, right? Nice, simple, easy one. Okay, I'm just going to push my fingertips down into the ground here, lifting myself up nice and tall. I'm going to flex that foot. Why? I don't know, because it seems cool. Okay, lifting up. And I'm going to, where that bent leg is, I'm just going to look over, just twist a little bit through the spine. And as I'm doing it, I'm lifting up as well. Lifting up through the crown of my head, as if I'm just being pulled up by a string. Through the crown of the head, staying nice and tall. Looking over the shoulder. It's a little twist through the spine. Nothing too dramatic today. I'm being a bit careful for myself as well. Okay, so I'm going to go the other side. So, leg goes out to the side, other leg. So your left leg's out, the other one's tucked in. Remember, pillow under the bottom if it's easier for you. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing the foot. And then we're going to turn towards there, so your front, turn towards there. And then we're just going to lean over nice and easy. I'm feeling that through here, because that's where I'm really tight at the moment. And that's enough for me. Now, if you're more flexible, please feel free to bring your head down towards your knee or whatever you like to do. And sorry, I'm just getting a cramp in this foot at the moment. I'm just going to move that around, but stay where you are. Okay, we're not going to do another tape. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. Cramps happen. All right, so we're just going to go here, and then we're going to roll up nice and slowly. Okay, hopefully you were staying down there while I'm whacking my leg. All right, so we're here. I'm going to point the toe. Let's stay up nice and tall, pointing the toe, and then flexing the foot. Good. Okay, so we're just going to come forward. Remember, you can push your hands here behind you and lean forward a little bit. Should feel a stretch through here, a little stretch through the lower spine. I'm going to bring my hands just a tiny bit forward here. So just wherever you get a bit of support is good. A little bit of support. Keep that foot flexed. So just stretching out the hamstring a little bit while we're doing that. That's the back of the leg. And I'm feeling that, so that's good. Shouldn't ever be painful, okay? Especially if your back's a bit tight. Just feeling it is good, but just it should never be really painful. Okay, coming back up, just remember that. Important. Right, so we're going to do a little twist. So pushing up, inhale, so I'm going to have one hand here, so inhaling, lift, and then exhaling over the shoulder, looking over the shoulder, just a little gentle twist here, staying, remember that piece of string pulling the crown of the head towards the ceiling, so we're not hunching over like this, trying to stay nice and tall, and then coming back to the center. Okay. Alright, so these are some of the ones, we can do one more. These are some of the ones that I find I'm doing at the moment because of this back a little bit tight through there. Okay, so I'm just going to put my feet together, and you know this one is the butterfly, but anyway, we're just going to go and lean a little bit forward and try to, if you can grab hold of your ankles and then push down the knees with your elbows, that's fine. If you can't and you don't want to and your back's fine, just stay here, okay? But if you want to, a little bit of a lean forward. So stretching out on the inner thigh, but also, once again, getting that back, stretching out through the back. And then release. And then I'm just going to pop that bottom back a little bit. So, or you could be pushing your legs forward. I'm going to have the legs a bit further forward now. And I'm going to roll down over those legs. Stretching out, relaxing my shoulders down, relax your head, relax your neck down. And just feel that really nice, I feel a really nice stretch through my lower back, through the upper back too. And back in, rolling up nice and slowly. Nearly there. Across the legs, hands to the front, upper back stretch. So hands can be wherever you want, like this, anything. I'm just going to go here and I'm going to get my shoulders. I like to go shoulders back, shoulders forward. Sucking in through the belly, really leaning forward, stretching up the upper part of the back, as if you're trying to pull the shoulder blades apart. Relax the head down. And then rolling back up. Excellent. Okay, shake it out. We're just going to do, I said one more, but you know, I get a bit carried away. Let's just do one or two more. Yeah, why not? Because we're here, having a good time. I'm liking it. My back's feeling a bit better. One hand goes to the side here, and we're going to reach up, and we're going to reach over. So you can pretty much guess this one. We're stretching down the side here, and that's fine. Remember, this arm shouldn't be forward here. We should try to lift it up. Okay, if you find that too hard, you can always just be here going over, but if you can, it just helps get that little stretch down the side, elbow back, and coming up. Okay, so we're going to go the other side. Hand down, reaching up, and coming over. Remember, not here. Where are we? We're back here. Good. Okay. And bring it down. I roll the shoulders up and back. So we're just going to do, because we've done a lot of leaning forward, you know, so we're stretching out the back that way. I want to do the back the other way. So a counter stretch for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back on the floor, because we're going to finish on the floor, because then you can just lie there and stay there, which is nice. Alright, so I'm going to go this way, and just lying down on the floor. Just lying down. Okay, so your head's down, and your nose is just grazing the mat, and the tummy, you pull your belly, just feel your belly button, just as if you've got an ice cube under it. You just sort of suck it in just a little bit. Hands are out to the side here, and we're just going to do the cobra. So relax the legs, and then we just push up with the elbows. And so that's a counter stretch to all the other ones where we're coming, leaning forward. Just, it's a good one if your back is tight. And then just slowly, slowly go back down again. Now, if you feel that that's, you don't like that one, this is another version. I like to grab my hands here at the front, clasp them together. Yep, I'm going to move back a bit this way. And then I'm going to push up. So I'm still going to do the same stretch, relaxing the feet, relaxing the glutes, and really pushing up here to get that stretch through the lower back. Eye gaze should be forward, shouldn't be up here, should be just forward a little bit, shouldn't be down here. Try to keep in alignment with the spine. And back down. So how are you going? It's going to push up, so that's arching the back that way, and then just to finish off, back into child's pose again. And just sitting back here. So we're going back the other way. Stretching the lower back the other way. Now before we stayed here, didn't we? So what we're going to do now is we're still going to stay here, but we're just going to have the hands at the front and really stretch them forward, because that's going to help stretch out the muscles along here, the lats at the side of your back. And we're stretching the lower spine at the same time. Just going to relax into it. I like to move my hips a little bit side to side. If that's too difficult for you there, remember, just be back here. It doesn't really matter where you are. Just work out where's best for you. That's the most important thing. Alright. So I'm going to go back here again. And yeah, that feels a little bit less tight. And that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm just going to roll up again. Roll up, roll up, roll up. And I'm going to sit back down again because that's comfy. And I'm going to say thanks for joining me. And yeah, we'll see you next time. And have a great day. And I hope your back's feeling